What's up, guys? So again, it is summer, so last couple days I have been kind of busy in real life and my normal content hasn't really been I haven't produced it like I was supposed to do, but tomorrow I will have hopefully interesting video and also this live arena session. But yesterday I was fishing and today I have some relatives from another country, Sweden, visiting us, so I haven't really been able to make the game, never mind playing any videos. But many people were asking for fishing pictures because I mentioned it before, and here is some pictures from yesterday. I probably should have actually taken pictures with proper camera and while we were fishing, but we were fishing for chander. These are just phone pictures, so they are not the best, but we were fishing for chander. We got 12 of them, 6 were keepers and 6 were undersize. But these are around 800 grams to 1 kilo size though, so they are not like incredibly huge fish, but the fish that you get in Finland usually are not that big in size. And I probably should have actually taken a camera with me and taken some proper picture, but here is one kind of scuffed picture of one fish when we took it with the net, but just because you guys were curious. And this was one really small fish and I took picture just because I wanted to show that the fish was like barely bigger than the lure that we catch it with, so it was just a funny case. But anyway, that's what I've been doing. It's not quite as it's not the same as catching fish in Florida where you can easily get like 50 or 100 kilo fish or whatever, but it's the fish that we got here and of course we do like it as well. And the fish that we do catch, it's totally good for eating and so on, but the size isn't incredibly like it's a lot more interesting, of course, to get a fish that is 10 kilos than get a 1 kilo fish. And also, there has been a lot of drama this week. I have kind of missed it because half of it I avoided and half of it I just didn't have time to make a video. But you guys know that some people got banned and some of them already got unbanned. There was that drama and wait, what do I want to pick? Now let's just keep going with Nakarada. So wait, okay. Oh, let me take a drink. Talking way too much. Soulless. Haven't seen that a lot since like Blessings. It used to be kind of like the best snooker in offense at one time. Back then it was always like Sifi, Kaimar, Soulless and Axe, like Lockout or something else. Damn, I'm slow picking again. Let's just go with Python. Or no, what the fuck am I doing? I screwed the first fight. I didn't pick Helicat. I'm such an idiot. Anyway, I guess, yeah. We're just gonna leave this fight and then continue. I'm kind of distracted by my own stories. Anyway, so there was the drama with people getting banned, and now there's kind of other drama that kind of there was some videos, there was some Reddit threads, and there has been a lot of trash talking in Discord. So I think it's time for me to make a video about it. But the basic premise is that some people were basically saying that band is cheating because we are not hitting each other and so on. And I will of course make a video, like this is kind of interesting topic, and I think that, well, I will make a separate video about this tomorrow, so I don't want to spoil that thing. But my short premise is that I kind of think blind arena could be good for the game and interesting, and I kind of want it. But on the other hand, there really isn't a lot of reasons for clans to exist. Like, we need more clan activities. Of course there is clan boss and so on, but there isn't really any content where you need to communicate and cooperate with your clan. And basically Platinum Arena Reset is the only one, so I think we need something else instead of that. But anyway, of course, if we are cheating, then everybody else is cheating and way harder than us, but I will make a video about it tomorrow. I might actually release that video before this video, so we will see. But once again, I'm too like focused on my own like rants, and I failed to pick the second nuker in the fight because I wasn't really concentrating. So wait, is this the same guy that we just lost to? Okay, let's get the proper fight this time. I think it might be the same guy. It is kind of funny that he got the win because of that, but it happens, and it's not his fault, it's my fault. Anyway, he picks the Duchess this time so that I can't pick it. I like that idea. Anyway, it's time to get some points and climb up and get the Quintus. I can't fool around too much because I need to make some progress today. I was testing the Arix a bit before. I was thinking about going between Arix and Mountain King. When I tried it again, I was kind of let down by the Arix damage. So I'm not sure even against those bomb teams if Arix is really going to be worth to use for me. I think Mountain King might still just be better. Actually, I need to double check after this fight because I'm not sure if either Arix or Mountain King are geared right now. Oh, he went with Mortal. That's kind of interesting, but we will definitely ban Mortal in this matchup. I don't really have to even think about it at all. We will definitely ban it. Yeah, I guess, yeah, we will go with Python. This is the same thing, I mentioned this I think twice in the last video, but I don't think that Ukko is a big counter to Helicat, so I'm totally comfortable taking these matchups. It's not going to be 100% win rate for me, but every individual buff that the Ukko removes has a chance to polymorph him, and when I have ton of buffs on my team, it is much more likely than not that he will get polymorphed. So yeah, so my block damage buff is actually pretty well protected. And now the Ukko is kind of dead weight when he gets polymorphed. If you saw the shard pool video that I put out on Friday, which like today's like super late Friday, almost Saturday, but wait, yeah, let's just protect Python. So if you saw the shard pool video, I actually had pretty good RNG once again. Like I kind of keep beating the odds, but I don't really get the thing that I want, so I made some progress, but not as big, like, not what I wanted, basically. So once again, we are gonna go with the same team, and I'm not sure if it's gonna change a lot for a while. Anyway, I think, of course, you might not have Nakarada, so Nakarada is kind of key part of this team, but you can definitely run this team without Nakarada, and with Siphi it can be even better. But if you are doing live arena, you definitely should consider going with UDK, Helicat and Python. As you can see, it's definitely pretty good combination and can beat some very tough like teams. I honestly, even though I've been using Helicat since basically the start of Live Arena, but I've had kind of mixed results with him, and I've tried different combinations and other champions and so on. But before Live Arena, I wouldn't really have expected Helicat to actually be this good. And even after Live Arena, I never would have expected that he would actually, like, even if he's good, but he would be this good without Siphi. But I think he's actually totally usable even without Siphi. I would definitely prefer to have Siphi, and I would probably use it instead of Python, but it's totally usable even without Siphi or any other champion that gives you defense buff. I've been through these kind of matchups many times before, but basically what I need to do in this kind of fight is that we kill the Siphi once, and the Dushes use the revive. He does have triple revive though, so maybe let's gamble with the A2, but maybe Ukko can get the revive. But I will basically just kill the Siphi multiple times, and then eventually I will have a few turns when he doesn't get the revive up, and I will try to kill the Duchess, or maybe kill all of them at the same time with the AoE hit. But this is kind of slow fight, but we are kind of steadily killing him over time, so it is not impossible, even though it might look like I don't have enough damage in my team. Damn, I should have taken more drinks because I'm about to run out of this drink. Just been having like a typical summer stuff, so I thought that I would have plenty of time to play games and make videos, but I barely have any time to actually play games. The Ukko has block damage buff, which he stole from us, so let's go with the A1 actually, because it will go through it, and save the AoE till the Siphi gets revived and runs out of the block damage, and maybe try to kill both the Ukko and Siphi at the same time. We will see. But with other champions other than Rotos, I don't really think that I could ever be able to kill this team. And even though this is kind of slow and not 100% certain, we will definitely be able to finish this specific team eventually. Of course, I have very good gear, so... By the way, actually, if you are trying this kind of stuff, like maybe even this exact same team comp, tell me the results. Are you having issues that you don't have enough damage to finish the teams, or how does it go with you? I'm not sure if, like, maybe some people have issues that they will not be able to replicate this strategy, but I would think that if you're at lower level and you're fighting easier teams, then even with lesser gear this strategy would work. But tell me in comments if you have tried it. And if you have not, then I definitely recommend you to try this. Also, I have promised Discord like 100 million times, and I'm sure nobody believes me at this point, but I'm working on it. It's not going to be anything spectacular, it's just going to be a basic Discord, but we will get it done. Or so I say, but we will see. This guy is definitely kind of tanky though. I am struggling to finish off this fight. And I don't want to make a mistake here that even though protecting Helicat kind of makes more sense because I don't want him to get slept and so on. But if I don't protect Python and he happens to be one-shot by the Harma, that's game over, so Python is the biggest priority for me to protect. I don't really think this fight is going to be like 30-minute fight, though. I'm sure one side will eventually be able to end this. Am I recording? I need to double check. Okay, great. We have it on. Also, I mentioned this before, but I'm like moving apartments probably in like a month or so, or like it kind of depends when I move in, but basically I will move at the end of this month, but or that's when my my what's the word, like my contract runs out in my current apartment. But I will probably try to make some maybe slightly better looking stream setup in my new apartment. We will see. Not sure if that really matters. I probably need to focus more on making good videos and guides and so on, but I think maybe I will also try to make some kind of small like video setup as well. I basically have no type of setup right now. I don't even have like proper lights or anything, so I know that it's very scuffed. Damn, this guy's team is very tanky though. I'm really not... I almost thought I was gonna finish him like maybe 7 minutes ago, but then I barely did anything after that. Helicat definitely gains damage and speed from the masteries every time he gets a kill, so I would want to get some more kills and maybe I will have better opportunity. But also the Harima is gaining damage with her too, so I'm kind of getting scared at this point. It's not the same as Rotos, but it is still definitely gaining some damage. Damn, he took all of the block damage away, so again Harima isn't going to proc passive and threaten the enemy team. That sucks. He even removed both the block damage and then the defense buff that you get afterwards from Helicat, so I'm severely missing damage in this fight. I really want to check after this fight if it's the same guy that I fought twice in a row. Okay. By fight I mean lost twice in a row, I guess. It kind of looks like this is it for this fight. I think though if he had something else instead of Ukko, he would win this fight much easier and faster, to be honest. I honestly think that the Ukko is not really helping him in this matchup. But the Sifi is destroying me as always. Damn, I'm having too much fun doing other stuff than playing Raid, and now I'm getting destroyed because of it. Okay, was it the same guy? Oh, it's not the same guy. Okay. I think they used very similar teams. Both were using Sifi and Harima, I guess. That's all the same to me. Damn, I hate those pop-up like offers. I know that they must do it, but still, like, we're never going to get option to turn them off, but I wish we would. Where is it? Okay, yeah, Mountain King is geared, good. Sometimes I forget about this. Let's actually remove attacks from champions that aren't geared, so I don't make any mistakes. Okay, I think that's fine. Oh, okay. We got a different opponent. Definitely, I think a lot of people are getting stuck at this rating. It's kind of hard to progress. I'm kind of stuck at 1850 as well. Probably it's time to do something else, because now that I have been running the same Rotos Helicat team for several videos, people are kind of catching up to it, and I need to do something else. This might be a bomb team. I'm not sure if I want to go with UDK just yet. That could be a very big mistake. Let's not go with UDK and Helicat, which I would usually pick. Though now he might pick UDK, but let's go with Rotos and Nakarada. If you were to go with a speed team like Georgid or a bomb team now, and I would have picked Helicat and UDK, okay, yeah, that would have been a major mistake. I might still pick UDK though, now that I know he's using Georgid instead of bombs, but it was good that I was kind of prepared to what's coming. I guess I could still go with Helicat, but maybe I will try my luck with Staltus. Should I go Staltus and Guardian? I think it could be kind of better with UDK and UDK instead of Nakarada, because his Arbiter might just sleep my Guardian and screw me. Now let's go with Python instead of Guardian. Yeah, let's do this. I just would get slept and it wouldn't work out, but no, maybe I can still. Damn. I'd be really tempted to just ban the Georgid, but I can't do it. I must ban the lockout. Okay, so he didn't ban my Rotos, so actually I could have banned the Georgid. Though the Nakarada ban kind of makes sense. I was kind of expecting it. Think this is going to be a lose as well. This doesn't look like a great matchup for me. I wanted to go with Mountain King, but when he's running two very fast revivers, even if I kill one, he's just gonna revive the other, and they will take multiple turns by the time that my Mountain King gets a turn, or a second turn. Yeah, I think it's over. He's saving he still has two AoEs, so even if I revive these right now, they are just both instantly going to die, and there's not much I can do about this. Yeah. And if I had Harima, this would be super easy fight for me, so little one champion can make so big difference. Oh, by the way, apparently now when you leave the fights, you can see the battle log, so let's see if it works. Okay, it works. So actually I don't need to play any fights to the end anymore. I can just fully play the fights, but now we're starting horribly. It's kind of like 3-0, but let's call it 2-0 today. I really wish there was a solution for those Georgid's double turn meter booster teams, but I really don't have a good answer to them. Actually, let's look at it. I think my Mountain King only has one piece of reaction. The issue with him is that, oh fuck, even if I kill one of the revivers, The other one is just going to get revived, and it's not that great, but let's think about it for a second. I think maybe it's time to go, instead of Swift Parry, I will go maybe like Stone Skin and... Well, I guess I could go Stone Skin and Swift Parry. That might even be option for a card. Actually, maybe that makes the most sense, yeah. If I get this Guardian in one piece, like 4-piece Stone Skin, that might actually work very well, because even if I don't get UDK or they ban it, then I could, like, the Siffy wouldn't be able to sleep the Guardian, so maybe that's an option that I can do with the upcoming Clan vs Clan CVC, but let's see if I can get more reaction to Mountain King even if I lose some damage for it. Oh, I actually do have 1 crit damage slot. Yeah, I'm gonna lose a ton of damage for this, but should I go for it? This is kind of now let's do it. I lost a quite big chunk of HP, but let's give it a go. I don't think it will be that great, but next time I have fight with those speed team, I will try Mountain King as my second nuker. Okay, what about... Okay, ring. Yeah, man, I would lose so much damage. Okay, let's see. Can we get... I think there's artifact enhancement event going on anyway. Maybe we can get double HP. Well, okay. Triple flat attack. This piece of gear is almost horrible. I generally wouldn't advise owning HP rings because you kind of want to have them. And this has both HP defense and damn. It is kind of better actually defense ring than the one that I have on Brockney. I'm not sure if I really want to Chaosaur. I was almost gonna Chaosaur this, but I will keep it for now. I think I will Chaosaur it later. Okay, let's just go with this setup for now. If I get another Darth HP ring with both defense and HP percentage, no matter what it rolls, then I can keep that one and Chaosaur the one that I have right now, but I can't Chaosaur it even though it does have triple flat attack roll and it might be some interesting stuff that I get from the Chaosaur. But yeah, I haven't been using Guardian a lot lately. I think it doesn't really work quite as well against these teams, but... Okay, I want to pick Helicat so he can go with it. I think it's time to pick the Guardian. It's time to put the Guardian back as soon as we get the 9-piece Stone Skin. Maybe I could find some combinations with, like, using Rotos, Quintus, Necret and him, like Guardian, and then one Reviver. Maybe that could work. Okay, so he's going with the Ukko. Comp. I don't think he's going to pick Rotos, that would be kind of interesting. I could just leave Rotos as my last pick in this fight and focus on getting more polymorph. Oh yeah, he picked Necret as well. He's kind of picking a lot of my options, so it's kind of getting scuffed at this point. Actually, let's go with Python and Rotos and see what he picks. I'm thinking that he's going to pick Siffy or something, but I'm kind of tempted to go with Mountain King. We will see what he picks. Oh, Candy and George. It's not the worst possible thing, but it's not the greatest. This is a lot worse without double turn meter boost for Candy. Should I think I'll actually go with Staltos in this fight. Yeah, it is kind of squishy team, and it does have UDK. Staltos could be pretty good. Should I do this? He might ban the Staltos though. It is kind of weird team, but I think this is kind of interesting option. He picked so many of my champions that I'm kind of going with a weird strategy. Yeah, let's ban the Nakarada. Not sure if Staltos is able to get a turn, but if he can, which I think he will because he doesn't have turn meter booster, even if George it one-shots me but there is no turn meter boost, but yeah, okay, nice. If I can get turn with Staltos, I think I'm good. I banned the Nakarada so that I can one-shot his nukers. Oh, okay. I guess his team is pretty slow. Okay, this looks pretty easy. I guess Staltos is today is Staltos day. And even though the George it does have block damage, but I can easily just kill him through it with Helicat A1, so that's not very threatening anymore. I think I can probably just auto at this point. Okay, I guess I kind of wasted the second AoE nuke when I put auto up there, but it doesn't matter. It's over anyway. It's very interesting to see how much people are going to run Stone Skin and Savage George it after the 9-piece sets, because I think tons of people are going to try it. I guess it remains to be seen how much do we actually get those accessory stone skin and protection pieces. But if we do get a lot of them, I think the meta might develop like very fast. But if it's going to be like normal reaction pieces that you get pretty rarely from CVC, and you need to get at least 2 of them for same faction, for same role to be relevant, it might take some time until people can actually make those sets. But we will see. I really hate making like conclusions before like testing things, so I don't want to make any predictions just yet. But yeah, I think it's definitely time to change the Guardian build and try to go with Stone Skin, make like a really fast Stone Skin set with him. Actually, should I just do it today? I could just change his gear right now, to be honest. It will still be a lot slower than the SP gear, so in some fights it would be issue. I kind of like picking Staltos against Harima, but it does so poorly against Duchess. Are we just gonna go with Helicat again? Yeah, I think we're gonna go with Helicat. I think I used this team too much and now it's not as good anymore. Damn. Oh, he's going with Ramantu. I see Ramantu surprisingly often in live arena, but now the only options are going to go with Arbiter or Python, and Python could remove the... Let's still go with Arbiter. Python could remove the block passives and block cooldowns from Ramantu, but if I go with Arbiter and I move first, I will get tons of buffs on me, and maybe I can... if he just doesn't happen to remove the block damage from Helicat, I think I would be good. Or UDK or something, we will see. I kind of made a gamble here going with Arbiter instead of Python though. Okay, so I will definitely go first. I could even just go for the A2 and kill Ramantu before it gets there, but I will go for the block damage. And I just... Oh, never mind. I actually can do the counter attack. Let's go for the Ramantu then. Let's hope that there is no reaction procs. Okay, great. Because it's not a Siphi, it's not going to be revived with high turn meter, so we will get a turn before the Ramantu does, and we will just kill it again, this time with the AoE noob. Should I just... I don't think my Arbiter has a lot of accuracy. I was planning to go for the turn meter boost, but let's actually see if we can reduce the duration of some buffs. Yeah, okay, we got most of it. We kind of got everything from Candy. That's good. Man, it's kind of tempting to go for the A1 here. Oh, he doesn't really have any polymorph. Only the Ramantu has polymorph. Let's go for it. Yeah. Usually they have way more polymorph than this guy. Okay, it's kind of looking good. I think we probably have it at this point. Yeah, great. Man, I'm getting a lot of these errors today. What, did I disconnect from the fight? What's going on? Or did he get the error as well? Let me check if my other stuff on the PC is working. Or like my internet. Okay, it is, yeah, great. Okay, we got this fight. I'm a bit, I don't think tired is the right word. Like, I'm not, I don't need to go sleep right now, but I'm a bit tired because I was up last night and the day before we were fishing, so yeah, fatigued. I don't know how to say that word. Fatigue. I don't know how you say it. Fatigue. I had that word. I'm not sleepy, but I'm like very tired, so I'm almost like not falling asleep, but the monotone of live arena is kind of getting to me. I'm not the most hyped and animated today than I usually am. Maybe I kind of I burned the hype earlier today because I was kind of ultra bookers hanging out with some relatives, and now I have kind of like came down from that. No, not that I took any drugs other than alcohol, but yeah. I don't mean it in that way. Ratte. He has kind of a weird name. I don't know if that's like Swedish or something, but to me it kind of sounds like a Nordic name. Not like Finnish name, but maybe Swedish or something. Yes, so many people are stuck at 2.7k, it definitely sucks. Everybody wants to get Quintus, and the only couple of players that have been able to get him, they don't even use him, so that is kind of funny. Oh, it's Baron. I'm pretty sure... Wait, let me think about this. This time I'm definitely not going to use Helicat. But I don't really have other nukers with a lot of reaction, so whatever I pick is kind of risky, but should I still go with Mountain King? Brachus would be funny, but Brachus is not enough to damage. Wait. Should I go with like triple nuker? I didn't pick any reviver though, so I think going with Brachus and Mountain King might not be the best idea. Yeah, it's definitely not the best idea. Never mind that. I'm definitely going to use Brachus in some fights, so he is scared, but not in this one. Maybe I will try him against those bomb teams, but if I didn't pick the Cardiel or the UDK, I think I might have gone with triple nuker with like Mountain King, Brachus and Rotos, and then just get one reviver and one extra support. I think I should have tried that team. Or maybe I could have picked Kaimar. Yeah. Anyway, either UDK or Cardiel, one of them is too much. Maybe I should have picked Kaimar instead of the Cardiel. But he did pick Pythion as his first champion. I don't think he has a Civi, so if he's not going to... Yeah, he's not going to outspeed me, then Cardiel is going to be good. Actually, Cardiel was the right option in this fight. And he does only have one reviver, so I actually can go with Mountain King. Yeah. Let's try to get some work done with him. And I could ban anybody I want. I don't think I'm gonna ban the Ramantu. So it should be either Baron or Necret. The safe route here is to ban the Baron. I think there's no way I can lose if I ban the Baron, but let's ban the Necret. I think I can still do this, and it will be a lot faster fight if I can do it this way. We will see. I could regret this, but I think we will win. Also, I was kind of having fun today because I met some Swedish. Yeah, let's open with the A2. Like, that's the reason to use the Cardiel, is to counter the Baron. But I was hanging out today with some Swedish relatives that I haven't seen in years. And of course, the first thing that you talk about with like randoms that you haven't met in years is going to be politics. Or we were talking about like politics and ethics and philosophy and this kind of weird stuff, like way too serious stuff. But we were talking about it a lot today, and I was kind of having fun with that. It's kind of interesting because, you know, Sweden is pretty similar country as Finland, and even some of our political parties are like very similar, and they have this kind of I don't know what's the word in English, but some parties in Finland and Sweden have like their relative party that they work with some party in the other country that is basically the same party, but that country's version of it. But yeah. Anyway, I think party politics is kind of it kind of feels like pointless sometimes, but it is what it is. At least in Finland we have like 15 different parties rather than 2 parties like you have in US and some other countries. Even right now in government, we have this kind of funny thing in Finland that we have there is this party that is called like, I don't know what's the proper English name, but it's something like Basic Finns, and it is this kind of nationalistic party. It is kind of center. It's not really ultra right wing. Some of them are like a bit more on the right, and some are like on the center or mild left, but they are kind of like right wing populist, not super conservative. But we have that party in government, like because we don't have like one party in government. There's like government and opposition, and there is going to be many parties in both of them, and the government needs to build some kind of majority coalition. And so basically we have the Finnish party, like the Basic Finnish party, that is kind of nationalistic and populistic, and then there is like Finnish-Swedish party that is kind of they drive the like rights of like Swedish-speaking Finnish people, which is like 6% of the population. And those 2 parties, like, they are basically the nemesis of each other's, like they hate each other's, and somehow both of them got into the government at the same time. And this is kind of going to be interesting that how this turns out. Like, everybody was kind of shocked that how could they agree to go to government together, because they literally like hate each other, but somehow it managed, and now there is a lot of drama in the Finnish politics. Like, for instance, one of the things that the other party wants to do is that they want to remove, we have this kind of like mandatory Swedish as second language in schools in Finland, and the other party, one of their main priorities is to remove that. And then the other party, like, their pretty much main thing is that they don't want it to be removed, and they want to like push the rights of Swedish-speaking Finnish people. So we had some interesting conversations about that with my Swedish relatives. When there was war in the Finland, like, you know, World War and so on, and we had war against Russia, many of the young, well, I guess young and old, but many of the young Finnish people, they moved to Sweden to like escape the war, and many of my relatives moved there, and they are kind of born in Finland, but they lived most of their lives in Sweden. Like, some of them came back, but many of them didn't, and they have lived in Sweden for like decades. So it is interesting to always speak with those people. Damn, it's a Georgid again. I hate these Georgids. Probably I should just go with Necret and ban the Georgid, yeah. Oh wait, fuck. Did he... I didn't notice that he picked the Necret. I guess I will go with the Cardial and ban the Harima. I guess that's the second option. I could ban the Necret, but I think... Do I rather want to ban the Harima? Right? Yeah, let's ban the Necret. I'm not sure if I'm gonna regret this. He might just beat me very early on. But if he doesn't, I should be good. Okay, nice. So, what? My Cardiel is faster than his Siphi. I was not expecting for this, but I could go for ally attack on the charges, but I don't want to risk it, so let's start with the revive on death. I really do like Cardiel a lot. He's not quite top tier champion, but he can be very good and he's like borderline top tier champion. And recently he has seen a decent amount of use in PvE as well, like people use him in Fire Knight, and I think they might use him in the new Shogun boss as well, and maybe in Hydra CVC when we get it. But okay, what? This charge it didn't do that much damage. Wait, I'm confused. He just used AoE, right? Helicat didn't even die to it. Or did he not use it? If he used the AoE, which I think he did, then I should be in a decent position. Should I still go after the charge it though? No, let's go after the Maritzka, yeah. This might be a very hard fight for me to finish though, so I think probably at the end of the day I will lose it. He just has so much heals and revives in the team. It's very hard to finish it off with Helicat. His charge it doesn't really seem to hit super hard though. I'm not sure if it has like maybe Swift Parry or some interesting gear setup, or maybe he's just getting unlucky with the passive. But yeah, he has a good amount of heals. Okay, fuck it, let's go for the Siphi first. Those heals are just unbearable. I need to heal the Siphi and then kill the Harima and then kill the Siphi again and probably like repeat that multiple times and maybe I can get the win at some point. Let's see how much polymorph. Okay, so only Harima is in polymorph, which means that I'm kind of more tempted to gamble with the A2, and I think I will go for the gamble, yeah. Oh yeah, and I resisted. I think he actually procced the polymorph there, and my UDK resisted, because yeah, it couldn't have resisted anything else. So that's the new change in practice, that only 6-star polymorphs don't need accuracy, and if you have something else then you can resist the polymorph. Which is part of the reason why I'm kind of rushing to get 6-star polymorph on my Duchess next. Damn, the taunts are definitely annoying for Helicat because it even goes through the immunity buff. Oh, and he has the life harvest on Maritzka, yeah. I was kind of thinking of putting life harvest on some of my champions now because of polymorph, but we will see. But yeah, this fight kind of looks like I won't be able to do it. He's definitely going to kill me eventually, and it's nearly impossible to kill Siphi and Maritzka team with Helicat. If I knew that my Cardiel was going to be faster than his Siphi, I should have gone with Initve in this fight. Maybe I need to start going more with Initve today, because the Helicat strategy doesn't seem to work as well anymore. Of course, I'm fighting against very hard teams, but it is very frustrating to lose against these guys. I'm confident that, like, for instance, I have better gear than this guy, but of course gear is only one small part of the battle, and it's definitely not the most important part, to be honest. Should I just surrender? Yeah, let's just surrender. It is lost. Damn, that sucks. I guess we're kind of almost breaking even. If we don't count the one accidental loss by me, it would be even, but it kind of feels like I'm getting dominated today again. Let me double check if Init is scared, but I'm kind of getting frustrated on... Oh, nice. Walkers. I'm kind of getting frustrated on getting... like not having damage to finish the fights off with Helicat. So maybe it's time to like mix it up and lose with Initve instead. Okay, yeah, he's scared. Yeah. I think it's time to go for the Initve and Guardian again. It is kind of my favorite comp, but it's very hard to use it against Harima and Tara's teams, which are most teams that I meet nowadays. But let's try it anyway. Yeah, I'm kind of getting doomer. I want to be more positive, but losing so many fights definitely gets to me every time. There's this one guy in my clan who keeps like telling to me that I can't complain because I'm not buying shards, and I kind of get his point, but it is still frustrating. Do I want to even go with UDK if I'm... No, I do want to. I want to go with it against Sify, but maybe I will go with Initve in this fight. Actually, if I do go with... Okay, definitely I'm not going with Initve in this team, but when I do go with Initve, probably I don't want to go with UDK. I should go with Guardian, Necret and Duchess as my supports. That's the way to go. But this fight, we will definitely go with the Helicat again. By the way, what do you guys think about the new music that I have used in past couple videos? Because I'm kind of trying to mix it up and find new songs. And also, if you have any ideas about specific songs that you like that have some kind of license that you can use them for free, then tell me and I might use them. But for now, I'm probably mostly going to use different types of like electronic songs on my reset videos, and I'll probably keep using Alexander Nakarada songs on my basically other videos, but he has so many songs that I can use all types of different music, and I don't have to use just a few songs that I have been using so far. And by the way, if you like my music, then go look up Alexander Nakarada on YouTube, or like search him on your web browser and you can find his website. But he has tons of good music, and it's mostly like epic music and some rock music and this type of song. A lot of music that is kind of like movie music or movie like effect music type of songs. Oh fuck. I think I was too slow and it went with the A3, but I was meaning to use the A2 on the Sify. But that is kind of low HP Sify, so... Well, actually, since I didn't weak it, going for the A3 on the Harima wasn't too bad. This team doesn't look impossible. It has Taras, but this one doesn't look impossible. It's actually better for me than some of the other teams that I lost against. Okay, this might feel kind of stupid, but I'm gonna go for the A2 just to heal himself. He's so low HP that he's easily gonna die to one hit, but maybe he can survive like one hit and he has to hit him twice. We will see. But yeah, I was supposed to go for A2 on the Siphi. This is very low HP Siphi though. But that's a good thing for me. Again, it's a guy that is at like the right at 2.7k, so I assume that he's kind of going back and forth like many people. Yeah, I think we got this fight. Which is kind of ironic because this might look scarier than some of the other teams that I fought, but I think his builds are kind of different. And it's not with Mariska, it's just Siphi and Duchess. And neither one of them is super tanky. I assume that maybe he has really fast Siphi and resistance Duchess or something like this. But they are not like ultra tanky builds. Damn, that Harima is hitting pretty hard though. My Python is very tanky and Harima doesn't have the best damage in the game. Well, he does, but not like a direct damage. The A2 can of course do insane amount of damage if you can kill one champion and then do AoE, and he's stealing defense, so he will have lots of damage in the end, but not really right off the bat. Okay, I don't think I want to gamble with the A2, but yeah, okay, this guy only has one polymorph as well. I think most people pretty much stop going for polymorph, which I'm not sure I will do. I didn't change anybody's masteries yet, but yeah. Only one that could polymorph us this time is the Duchess, and I can weak hit on her, and she might have enough resistance anyway, so it kind of feels nice that I can go for the fears on UDK or the decrease attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna spam the skills again, even though it's not doing ally attack with anybody, just to heal the Nakarada. Nice, nice. Okay, maybe we can make a comeback today. Now I'm gonna hit pretty hard when the Harima is... oh fuck. The others are in Wales, so I must hit the Harima, but I was hitting pretty hard because polymorph is preventing her passive from applying to me. But yeah, I can't wait for the new content. I know that we just got the Shogun. I haven't had time to play with it because of my relatives and fishing, but I will definitely do it. But I hope we get some PvP content also this year. But new champions, any type of new content, I want to get something new to play with. I think the Shogun thing is going to end up being kind of small update because it doesn't seem to be super hard to use to farm, and I don't think people will farm it as much as the other boss. But I guess the Hydra CVC is the thing that we're getting next. Especially any type of clan related content, I want to get more of that. Oh damn it, I thought that the Siphi was going to die, but it didn't. Probably I didn't proc Helm Smasher, I think. Damn, the Harima is hitting hard. He was hitting very hard previously as well. I assume that he has pretty good gear on the Harima. The Siphi and the Duchess builds are not that spectacular to me, but maybe they are in resistance. But the Harima is in like great build. Maybe I'm losing this fight, it's not looking good. I thought that I was winning, but he doesn't have A2 on Harima. Maybe I can still make a comeback. Okay, please die. I need the Duchess to die here. It might not die. Okay, good. Good. Should I gamble? Yeah, I think I should gamble on the weak hit. Please don't weak hit on Harima, and I think I'll be good. Okay, great. I can still lose, but let's see. I think he might go for the... Okay, never mind. I lost. I thought that he only had the A1, and I was thinking that is he gonna A1 the Rotos or Siphi? I mean Rotos or Python, but he did get me. Well, this fight was very close though. Damn. I really desperately need to get a new nuker. I really can't wait on the Quintus, but it's so like it's such tease that I have to struggle through this live arena that I have clearly like met the wall and I'm not able to deal with those teams that I meet, and I need to get this champion that I get from live arena to be able to enjoy live arena more or like get wins. So damn it. Okay, but against that guy we couldn't have been using Initve, but I want to try to use Initve in some fights, even if I'm gonna gamble on the fact that is my Guardian going to get the turn before it gets CC'd, but I need to go for the Guardian Initve again. If I always pick the Helicat strategy, which kind of worked well for me for a bit, but if I always do it, I'm just going to get like screwed. Okay, now he's going for UDK. I probably still want to go with the Helicat. I don't want to let him have the Helicat for that strategy. My Rotos can deal with it, but Mountain King can't if he picks Warlord, and I can't ban the UDK, so I can't let him have that strategy. Okay, Helicat and who else? Yeah, let's go with Duchess and Helicat, yeah. Oh, he's going with Rotos. This is such a hard team for me, and like I mentioned before, Ukko is very hard for Initve because he really needs the attack buff, but I think I'm gonna go with Initve against this guy. Yeah, I must go with Initve. Maybe I will not show the Initve quite yet. Do I want to go with this setup? Yeah, I think so. I think Staldus is kind of option here too. Should I just go with Staldus instead of Initve? He might just ban Staldus or... let's just go with this, but I think I will go with Staldus actually, not Initve. Okay, I have some drink. I already thought that I ran out of it, but it's kind of light color, so I didn't recognize it. This is kind of weird team. I think this will be very easy matchup for many people, but this is very hard matchup for me. And I must go with Staldus. I think Staldus only has one piece of reaction, so... Wait, should I go with... No, I don't... Wait. Fuck it. Let's go with Mortu and ban the Rotos. Let's gamble with this. I'm not sure if this will work at all, because he does have the UDK, who is probably going to be in a stone skin, but let's give it a go. I think I pretty much would have lost this fight either way, so... Let's see what happens. Again, with Harima, this will be incredibly easy opponent. There will be like 0% chance that I could lose against this guy if I go with Harima and some heals or revives in my team. Oh, it's a stone skin Baron. I wasn't expecting for that. Okay, should I open with... Nah, let's open with Revive on that. I was almost thinking about ally attacking the Ukko, but now let's go with the Revive on that. He will not be able to place block buffs on us with A2, because we do have both immunity and... I mean, the shield that is unremovable from Bolster, and the Revive on Death from Cardale, so... And I think the Ukko will probably die before he gets his next turn, so... He might not be able to remove this block damage. Well, we will see. I'm not sure if I have enough damage, but I will go for ally attack on him. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I had enough damage. Great. Cardale definitely does add a bit with 30% crit damage buff. Sometimes you kind of forget about it and underestimate it. Okay, I guess we're getting a win. Yeah, we got a win. Yeah, maybe it's time to, like... I can't just use the same strategy every fight. I could do it, but not with these champions. I need to mix it up, even if I pick kind of... not my best team every fight, but I can't let the enemy know what team I pick, so... Sometimes I will go with Cardale and Init Van, not even get the turn and lose in 30 seconds. And sometimes I will win with it, but I must use it sometimes as well. But yeah, it's time to make a small separation with the Helicat strategy. Not in every fight. Maybe this fight though, because he picked Rotos, so let's see. Well, let's not pick Helicat just yet. Let's go with Duchess and UDK and then see what we do. Okay, he went with Helicat, maybe because he knows that I use it, I'm not sure. But I guess I will go with both Mountain King and Rotos, and both of them can do damage through block damage. Maybe I will go for that. Well, let's see, I will save the second nuker for last, because I can definitely ban any of those nukers, but let's see if he picks a Warlord first. But wait, I can't go with Rotos. So Mountain King as Staldus. Maybe I go Staldus and Mortu. Okay, let's pick Necret and see what he does. not Dragster. I used to use... Oh fuck, I have to pick two nukers. Fuck, let's go with Staldus. It might be that my last pick is going to be Mortu, I'm not quite sure. I'm not left with many options here, because he picked two of my main nukers, and I can't use Init against these two, like Staldus or, I mean, Helicat or Taras, so Init is out of options in this fight. He's gonna die to one A1 from Helicat, like passive proc, so... He's running double Reviver, which means that Mountain King is very hard to use, so I guess we will go with Mortu. Now it's kind of, do I want to ban Taras or do I want to ban Rotos? But I think I probably want to go for Taras. Yeah. Let's ban Taras and see what happens. We are definitely on the uncharted territory here. Okay, he banned Mortu. It kind of makes sense. Pretty often, when you pick Mortu, if you pick it in a fight where it makes sense, it's pretty much always going to be banned. So now the question is that can I finish this fight only with Staldos? But I think if he had Sifi and Mariska, I would have much harder time finishing off this fight. But with Ukko and Mariska, I think I can do it. It is very interesting matchup though. Not your everyday live arena battle, for sure. And I doubt he has built resistance on his Ukko, so I'm hoping that I can polymorph him. You need to build so many things on Ukko, like accuracy and speed, and maybe some tankiness on the side. I just don't see any way that he's able to build resistance as well. There is too many things to focus on already. I think many people are kind of thinking that this polymorph change totally destroyed polymorph unless you have it at 6-star, but I think vast majority of the times it actually doesn't make any difference, and not that many people are gonna build resistance on their champions, and if they do, it's not going to be on something like Harima or any nukers. It's only going to be maybe on Necret or UDK or like revivers and so on, like Sifi maybe, but yeah. Oh, it almost already died from the skill that proc cheap because of the counter attacks, I guess. How much polymorph does he have? Mariska and Ukko are in polymorph. Do I want to even go for the A2? I think the Mariska might have... Man, let's go for it. Mariska might have resistance anyway. Yeah, it does. My Ukko is... My UDK is not really built for high accuracy. Let's finish off the Ukko so that he doesn't get to rotate his cooldowns. Then we will go back to the Mariska. I kind of probably want to buy some time and not kill the Mariska instantly and save some cooldowns, but okay, he surrendered. I wasn't really expecting this just yet. I think he kind of had a chance to win, so I don't really think that I completely had the fight, but I will take the win. I got bunch of losses today and I rolled my first fight out of the habit, I guess, so I'm kind of desperate for points, so I will take it. I think I gained like maybe 5 points today. I'm definitely like hitting my wall. I had like multiple sessions now where I'm really struggling, so... Oh, same guy. It's not looking the best. I'm very curious. Did this guy kind of used a weird team? And I think he might have used that team so that because he knows what champions I pick, so he kind of picked some of my favorite champions. Should I just pick Rotos this time? I think, yeah. But wait, if I go with Rotos, and it's going to be the same thing again, but he's gonna go with Helicat. Well, let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Maybe he will go with Helicat and I will go with Staldos and Rotos. And then maybe I will go with double Reviver just so that I have enough sustain to deal with the Helicat. Okay, he didn't pick second nuker yet, so I could go with Helicat. Yeah, let's go with Helicat then. Even without the UDK, let's do it. Yeah, let's go with the Necret. And now I kind of have room to pick one whatever champion I want. I could even consider going with Mountain King, but we will see. Maybe even Arbiter might be interesting. Ah, damn it, charge it. Ah, I hate this charge it. I don't think I can deal with this. I need to either ban the Arbiter or charge it. I don't think I have any other options. Okay, let's... I'm not sure if I will regret this, but maybe I will ban the Arbiter. Would that be a dumb mistake? I'm almost tempted to ban the Arbiter and not the charges. Let's see what happens. Yeah. But if he bans my card deal, well, I still probably will go before charge it with Nakarada attack, so let's see how this goes. I just don't think I really had the luxury to try to ban either Taras or Marichka in this fight. I have to ban either Arbiter or charge it, but like I must stop charge it, so either one of those two. Nice, the Taras got polymorphed and I'm going before charge it. So basically everything went kind of the way I want. Now, do I want to gamble with the reaction or use revive on death? Let's gamble. Please no reaction. Okay, great, great. He doesn't have direct revive on his team, so killing the charge it right from the start is going to give me a lot of time to gather up my strength. You rarely see Marichka without a second reviver in the team, so this works out for me. Now I kind of need to wait out the UDK, but I think I got this. Charge it is almost permanently removed from this fight, so that works out for me. Like, by the time that I'm gonna kill Marichka and proc the passive, I'm going to try to end the fight in the same turn, so basically charge it isn't gonna do anything anymore. Or like, at all, I don't think he got any turns in this fight. And probably won't get any. Okay, let's just go for the A1. I think I might do 2 turns and... Ah, fuck. Okay, I that was a mistake. I just should have gone for the A3. I really didn't want to do it because I was about to get the cooldowns, but that was dumb. Let's go for the ally attack on Marichka. I do have the shield anyway, so let's do it. Yeah. Well, he did do a good amount of damage, but the shield pretty much healed like to full after it. But there was a decent shield and he did some extra damage, so Taras hit very hard. Can I finish the Marichka off with the second ally attack? Oh, not quite. Almost. It was still definitely worth the risk to try. I will get the Cardial ally attack soon anyway, so... Wait. Should I try to A1? I don't think it's gonna die, but... Oh yeah, he has the UDK. I forget about that too often. Okay, but next turn Marichka is dead and I think I pretty much won the fight. Man, it's 0 speed UDK. Oh, of course, that's how you should build it, and that's how I build mine as well, but it is very frustrating to meet in an enemy team. But okay, we got this fight, right? Okay, I don't think there is really any comeback for him at this point. I think it's pretty much over. Well, is my... oh fuck, is my Rotos gonna... okay, good. I was thinking that my Rotos might move one more time before his UDK, but okay. I think I probably have time to do one more fight, maybe a second one, but today I was kind of searching for myself, not really dominating the fights, but we got some wins in the end, so can't be too sad about this. I think I lost the first 3 fights, so the first one, like, I had to surrender in the big phase because I didn't pick the second nuker, so it happens. Damn, I really wish that Plarium kind of designed this a bit differently, because the ban phase is kind of screwed, to be honest. I would prefer if the ban phase was before the peak phase. I think that would be more interesting and more fair to players. Even though I always complain that I only have like couple good champions, but I still have many mediocre champions, and I have lots of good gear for multiple different champions, but so many people are not even able to make one team, and then if like enemy can basically ban 6 champions from your account, you will lose some fights in the big phase, even like even when it's not your own mistake at all. So okay, let's not pick the Helicat early on in this fight. Let's see what he picks first. Oh, this guy... oh, it's almost 4k. That's very high points. I think I fought somebody that was 4k today, though, but still it's very high rated player. This team doesn't look that scary, but if his last pick is going to be charged, then I probably don't have a chance against that team. But yeah, I think this time we will go with the tried and true basic Helicat team. I wouldn't be able to finish ultra tanky team like this with Mountain King or Staltus. I could do like the big Mountain King. I can only fight teams that have 1 reviver, so if he has 2, Mountain King isn't going to work. Oh, okay, so he did pick charge it. I was kind of expecting it. It's kind of the pick that makes sense against my team, and somebody like this probably has like pretty much every champion in the game, so I'm not surprised that he picked the worst option for me as his last pick. Come on, let's do this. Let's get 1 win against a high-rated player and get some hope for the next video. My Helicat probably can still survive 1 nuke from the charge it, just because of the Necret passive, but we will see. Most champions wouldn't, but Helicat is still defense scaling champion, so it might help him to survive. Okay, we don't have shield anyway, so let's just instantly go for the ally attack. Oh, we got feared. That's not good. It would have been nice if I were able to do the ally attack there, because then he would have gotten healed to full, and that would be before he got the block damage, and I wouldn't have to waste it. But now I probably don't want to do the ally attack next turn, because I will lose the block damage. But I think, to be honest, I got pretty good RNG today with Polymorph and Tara's passive, so I definitely do get many wins because of the fear as well. Okay, nice. That's pretty good damage. Can we actually kill the Siphi right here? If we were able to do it... Oh nice, we got refresh proc. Now we can definitely do it. Yeah. This is the thing that is so good about having two Nakarats, because the other one is in reaction. Oh, he got even another refresh proc. And the other one is in refresh, so... And he's in the fast build, so... He's basically built for this kind of setup that I hope to do many ally attacks and heal himself with Bolster and Immortal, and like just rotate the cooldowns a lot. It is very good synergy, I love it. I think though, like with most things, like Harima passive would synergize with him so well, because this Nakarat would be incredibly tanky if I had Harima in my team. Okay, so I need to make sure that I don't want to kill the Mariska too early, like, wait, what do I want to do here? I definitely don't want to attack. Let's just protect the Duchess, but I want to save the AoE nuke until after the Mariska dies, and preferably so that Helicat is almost full turn meter when Mariska dies, because if I can do that, I might be able to get the Helicat turn before Siphi. Like, one of the many reasons why Siphi and Mariska combination is so devastating is that Mariska revives Siphi at 75% turn meter, and it's a very fast champion anyway, so pretty much always Siphi is going to instantly move after Mariska dies and revive her, which is incredibly frustrating. And in Classic Arena, pretty much the only, I mean there's other ways, but pretty much the only or the most practical way to deal with that is that you need to have lockout, and nobody is really fighting those teams without lockout. Maybe if you use your own Taras and Mariska team, but that's pretty much it. I might get stunned here if I hit the Mariska. Well, let's see what happens. I'm not sure if... Oh, what? The Mariska took so much damage. I wasn't expecting for that to happen. Now the Mariska is going to kill herself if she hits me, and the Siphi is going to get turned before my Helicat moves, so this might not be good for me. I think he's thinking, does he want to kill his Mariska or not, but I guess he went for it, yeah. Which was the right choice. Oh, okay, nice. The issue is that the Mariska has a shield, and I don't think my Nakarat is going to move before the Mariska. But if I were able to kill this Mariska now before Helicat takes a turn, I think I would be in a great position, but I think I lost the chance for it, yeah. Maybe I will not even go for her, let's just go for the Taras, yeah. Okay, yeah, she wants to kill herself on purpose. Oh, sweet parry. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Well, not really, but I mean, it's not perfect, but it's better than her not proccing it, so I will take it. It buys me some time to get my cooldowns back, at least. Yeah, I still have to kill her, fuck. Well, I must do it. I wish I had one more turn to get the block damage up, but I couldn't do it. Oh, fuck. I think Georgie is just gonna nuke my team. Damn. Yeah, fuck. Maritska passive is just so ridiculous. This is getting very frustrating for me. I'm not sure if I can make comeback anymore. I mean, I was totally winning this fight, but I'm not sure if there is a comeback to be made here. Ah. Well, I had a nice day, but live arena was kind of back and forth and not really super productive, to be honest. I can't do the ally attack because he will lose the block damage, so can't really do anything on the Necrot. Come on. Is there any way that I can turn around this fight and win? It doesn't look good for me at all. God damn it. I wonder what the upcoming priest charts are, but whatever they are, I really need them, so let's see what they are. Maybe they are the update that I need, and maybe it's my ticket to try to be like, I don't think they will ever do it, but maybe it could have some kind of mechanic that you can have more influence on what champions you get, but I think probably not, because I'm sure they are well aware that there is like few champions that are very good and people only want to get those couple champions, so, and they probably would lose a lot of money if it was easy to get them, or even like hard but attainable. So okay, that's it, we lost the fight. This guy is too good player for us, so it is what it is. Only if my Helicat was a bit more skillful, but it's not quite as competent as his like Taras and Maritska and Georgit and Sifi. He's even running like full void team. I think that's kind of the ultimate, like you know, show of like kind of the class difference here, that I'm running whatever and I'm against like full void team with like the good champions. So damn it, I almost maybe could have won this fight, but it wasn't quite good enough. I guess I didn't, maybe I gained like 5 points today or a little bit, but it didn't really go perfectly. I guess I had, like, you could say hard enemies for sure, but probably I could have won a few of them with better RNG, but I feel like there isn't really too much theory crafting that I could have done differently, which is not a good thing, because I wish that there was some big mistake or champion that I could use and I could win those fights if I was better, but I really can't come up with any other ideas. But I guess it was still fun. It was kind of back and forth madness, and I guess the one thing that I learned from today is that I need to, even if general Helicat team is my best choice, but I need to mix it up a bit more again, so that my teams aren't like too predictable. Maybe it's time to go for wall or do something. I need to think about it. Anyway, that's it for today's video, and have a nice day.